Now, well, Michael Cook's here for that movie review. Two new movies. We have One Life and Damsel. I guess we're going to go with One Life first.
Let's start off with One Life. It's premiering today at theaters near you. This is based on the true story of a man who in World War II, Anthony Hopkins plays him as an older man, Johnny Flynn as a younger man. The true story is this, in 1938, this man, Nicholas Winton, he was a stockbroker. He went to Prague to help out with some refugee efforts. This is right before Hitler started World War II, and he sees that there are tons of children that need to be taken out of the country, specifically Jewish children who are under threat of horrible fates if they were to stay in that country. And so this ordinary man decides to do what he can and works with others to ship these children to England and find them foster homes until the war is over. The older gentleman, Anthony Hopkins, as we see him in modern times, 1987, he is racked with guilt because there are children he just could not save. You can't save everybody, as his own mother told him, and he's sort of grappling with his life and what he was able to accomplish. So the story is told in a series of flashbacks and current times, and frankly, both of them work very well of telling the complete story, a very heart-moving story. You're going to need handkerchiefs for this one because it is very emotional. But this Anthony Hopkins perfectly captures the story of an ordinary man who did extraordinary things to save the lives of innocent children. And Johnny Flynn, as the younger version of this man, also encapsulate that just idealism and just won't quit to do all that he can. There's an emotional payoff at the end that will just leave you in puddles if you don't know this true story. There's involves an English TV show where they reunite him with past survivors, and it's just emotionally powerful. So I really enjoyed this movie. I give it an 8.5 out of 10.
Oh, okay, pretty good. Okay, so we had a rich businessman rescuing a lot of Jews during that time. Schindler's List, tearjerker, I guess. Comparatively, this is a common man.
This is a common man. It's a different story, but both are still going.
Which one was more of a tearjerker, though?
That's tough. I
Okay,
mean, that's
so it's
tough.
on par.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, good,
exactly.
good.
So next one to talk about is called Damsel. This is recently premiered on Netflix. Stars Millie Bobby Brown from the Stranger Things fame. Here she plays a young woman. She's a princess in a poor country. Her father arranges a marriage for her to a prince in a richer country. There you see Robin Wright is the queen of that country. Nick Robinson is her soon-to-be betrothed. They get married, and this is not a spoiler alert because it's in the trailer. On the day of their marriage, her new husband throws her into a pit with a dragon. So, you know, worst honeymoon ever, probably. There she has to try to survive, try to get out of this cave, you know, all because this dragon is basically just trying to eat her. And as the story goes along, there's a reason why she's been sacrificed to this dragon. Millie Bobby Brown is a fantastic actor, and she's actually one of the producers of this film. She's done a fantastic job of producing films, but this one just doesn't work. The CGI is just terrible. The story is predictable, and you know, we know what's going to happen just from the trailer, where she is going to get thrown into the pit, but we have to deal with 30 minutes before that even happens, so before the movie gets started. And then it has fantastic actors like Angela Bassett and Robin Wright, who are just kind of wasted, especially Angela Bassett's skills, just kind of as an afterthought. She's the stepmother of Millie Bobby Brown's character. So this one just did not quite work for me. It felt derivative, and I'd seen it before, and the CGI was just atrocious at times. So I'll have to give this film a 6.5 out of 10 for me. So just did not quite work.
So you would say the damsel is in distress?
This damsel is in distress in this one.
Sorry.
All right.
All right. Thanks, Michael.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.